YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin coming back to you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about the DC Extended Universe. It's mainly the live action stuff. And I guess it's kind of its timeline now. It may not be in order, this list. I actually haven't went through the list. I saw this and was like, okay, let me do a video on this. But I assume up here, just based on what this article said from IGN, I guess it's rumored movies we know are coming out that may not have a date. There's a few that do have a date up here. Some movies that need to happen, just because this is a big character and this movie needs to happen. But I'm gonna go through each one. Some I have more to say than others, but I'm gonna go over them as much as I can, not to talk too long. But look, before I go ahead, people see that you talk bad about the DC movies, and let's say you like some of the Marvel movies. You always get these people who say, oh, you don't like DC, or you just like Marvel, whatever. DC's great. When it comes to the animated stuff, it includes TV shows even from the 90s. Batman animated series is one of my favorite TV shows, period. And that includes live action or animated or otherwise. It's one of my favorite shows ever. You combine it with Justice League, where they did like a little universe with Superman animated series, Justice League. Even Static Shock was included with that. Batman Beyond, which was another great series. Young Justice, the recent series. I'm tempted to even get the DC Universe app just so I can watch that show. So this whole thing that people don't like DC, no, people just don't like the live actions, just because it's been so much. There's been a lot of bad with the live action stuff they've been coming out with. But just so people will know, people assume that you don't like DC. Even the comics recently have been good. So definitely better than Marvel's. The live animated movies they've been coming out with. They're about to come out with Doomsday. They had Batman Ninja, which is like a Japanese style. They had Gotham by Gaslight. Don't care about Suicide Squad just because I'm kind of sick of Harley Quinn, or the Harley Quinn and the Batman. I think those are the only blunders. But you got they're doing this current Teen Titans team. Probably going to come out with another another animated movie with them. So they've been doing a good job with that. But let's get into it. First one, Aquaman, December 21st of this year. This is the only one that's coming out this year. Flashpoint was supposed to come out this year as well, but that got pushed into who knows when. But Jason Momoa, you had people that liked him, people that didn't like him in Justice League. I think more so he got kind of jobbed in Justice League just because he didn't get his movie before Justice League. And that includes The Flash. It also includes Cyborg, where they try to cram in kind of what's going on with them into a team-up movie, which was supposed to be about them teaming up instead of even trying to do anything with their backstory. So hopefully we get a trailer. Comic-Con is coming soon. We'll get a trailer for this movie, and hopefully it's good. By the way, Amber Heard is fine as Mira. You see in Justice League, she is fine. But yeah, hopefully it's good. Next one, Shazam. Zachary Levi, he played in a TV show that I cannot remember. It might say it up here. I don't see it up here. That comes out April 5th of 2019, which I don't know, because what confuses me about this, everyone knows The Rock, Dwayne Johnson's going to play Black Adam, but he's not going to be in Shazam. That's his biggest villain, is Black Adam. Why is he not going to be in the movie? And that's weird to me, because Black Adam's supposed to make a cameo in Suicide Squad 2. Why is he not in this movie? So I don't know what to say about this one. This one's gonna be kind of hard to do, just because how do they kind of balance the tones? Because if you do know Shazam, he's a kid who can turn into that guy right there. So I don't know. There's been some set photos. Zachary Levi, you can tell he's been working out, so he does look the part. I'll give him that. But hopefully we see more. Maybe Comic-Con will show us more, or maybe they'll wait till a little bit later, close to the end of the year, to really show us about this movie. But April 5th, 2019 is the release date. Next one, you got Wonder Woman 1984. That comes out November of next year. So they are coming out with 2 movies. Hopefully nothing gets pushed back. I don't think Wonder Woman gets pushed back, just because the first one was really successful. And this is the one they're really banking on. But somehow as it says it up here in the little description, Chris Pine's gonna be back. I thought he was one of the better characters in the first Wonder Woman, and Cheetah's gonna be the villain. Want to see how she looks, so we probably won't see a trailer till next year about Wonder Woman. But definitely the one most people, if you bring up what DC live action movie you're most looking forward to, most people are gonna probably say this movie right here, just because of the success of the first one. So looking forward to seeing more about Wonder Woman 1984. Next one. Okay. I actually saw this earlier. Joaquin Phoenix. I'm probably saying his name wrong. But this is one of the Joker films that's supposed to be detached from the DC Extended Universe. Yes. There's going to be two separate Joker films. There's going to be two separate Joker films. And this one's going to be detached from the DCEU. I don't know why. What's the point of this? And see, this is where it starts going to shit. Like, you saw some of the other ones I named. Okay, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Okay, but then you go to this. Why is this being made? Now, could it be good? Yeah, sure, but why? Why are you gonna have two different Jokers? So now your average fan is gonna be kind of confused. Obviously, people who keep up with all this stuff knows that there are two different Jokers, but you're gonna have people that are confused. So I don't know what's the deal. That they really went full steam ahead with this and they're actually gonna make it. So I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. Next one, Batman solo film. Hard to say if this even gets made. It says it's in development, but there's been so much controversy going on with this. Ben Affleck wants to leave. He wants to have more control. Now he just wants to act. Now he's saying he's gonna stop being Batman. Now he wants to be Batman. I don't know what is going on. So there's no telling when if this movie gets made. Honestly, it needs to happen just because it's fucking Batman. So it definitely needs to happen. But who knows if it actually does happen? But that's really all you can say. It needs to happen, but who knows if it does happen with everything that's been going on, all the changes, and just from the higher ups, from directors, even like the CEO of the head of DC or whatever had ended up leaving, something like that. So it's been a lot of crap going on. Next, Flashpoint. This was supposed to come out this year. It's supposed to come out this year, and it's got pushed into who knows when because they've lost one or two directors. My biggest question is, outside of is this gonna actually get made? Probably will, just because you got to put out a solo Flash film. He was in Justice League. People want to see more about him. But why do a Flashpoint as your first movie? You already had people who sucked at writing a story and kind of staying consistent to your universe, but you want to write a time travel story, which Flashpoint is a really big deal. It was a whole thing that started the New 52 in terms of the comics, but I don't know about doing this as a live action movie. Especially, I thought they should have played a little bit safe with that first Flash movie. You want to do a Flashpoint later down the line, fine, but that first one, I don't know. I don't know if you want to really go with that as your first Flash movie. But hopefully we see more. Maybe there's people that liked Flash. I particularly don't care for the actor who's playing the Flash. People liked him just because he did kind of bring the levity to Justice League, but yet again another character that kind of got jobbed, especially with some of the dialogue saying he only pushes things. Like, dude, you captured Boomerang and Suicide Squad. You clearly was already doing your thing way before Justice League. Don't act like you were new. You mean when Batman first saw you, you had your own place. You had your own suit, so you clearly were doing your own thing. But it was a joke, but I don't know. I guess it was more annoyance to me than anything. Next, Black Adam's getting a solo film. I kind of get it just because it's The Rock and he's a huge draw for the most part. And still, he's going to make an appearance in Suicide Squad 2 before he makes, and not make an appearance in Shazam. I mean, I think Black Adam is a pretty good character in terms of comics. A lot of people don't know who he is, but he pretty much rules his own country. So he has some similarities to Doom. He's not Dr. Doom, but he has some similarities to Doom, at least in that regard. But he's an interesting character. Obviously, we got to see more about him. But my problem, Rock's played in some trash movies, and is he really doing his research on his character? At this point, you have to question most of what DC's doing until shown otherwise. Save from Wonder Woman, I liked Man of Steel, but you still really got to question, especially of late. Next, Green Lantern, and everyone remembers the Green Lantern movie that came out years back. That movie sucked, obviously. They've been so afraid of the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. They've been so afraid because they wanted to start they wanted to start the universe with that movie in 2011. Never did it. Just because how much that movie bombed. It was, they spent a lot of money on it, with the CG and stuff, and it bombed. You do get to see a Green Lantern in Justice League, so you at least get that. But who knows? They haven't cast anyone. Apparently, it's going to be, because the Green Lantern, of course, apparently it's going to be Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and you're going to see a lot of other different Green Lanterns. So with their CG, the way some of their CG has looked, this could be bad. But until I'm not going to say it's going to be crap until I see something. So, and this one is coming so late. I believe the Cyborg and the pretty much all the other characters are going to be done, and then all the other characters are going to be done before this. Apparently, as this article says, target date is July 24th. I don't believe that. There's no telling when it comes out. Next, you got New Gods. Biggest thing. Why? You know who the New Gods are. New Gods oppose Apocalypse. That's all. That's all you really know. That they oppose Darkseid and Apocalypse. They've been in like an eternal war. But why? Why is this being made? You got to get your core characters right before you make a movie about characters that people don't know. You have to get the characters that people do know right. Well, get them movies first before you do something like that. So, why? Let's move on. Nightwing. I don't think this is coming out. It's just a rumor, but I honestly don't think this is coming out. Especially seeing it, where's the Batman movie? At the most, they should put Nightwing in the Batman movie if that does come out. But is that tied to the universe? Because, well, Nightwing's probably around. Even though they did an older Batman, Nightwing's probably around. At least try to write him in there. But I would rather see him in the Batman movie instead of him having his own movie. Or at least get the Batman movie out first. Next, Lobo. Why? Same thing with New Gods. Lobo's a good character. But why? People don't know who he is. You got to get your core characters right before you start using characters that people don't know. Here is Jared Leto Joker solo movie. Okay, I get why this movie would happen. But why is the other Joker movie happening? Explain that to me. Do they want to make it rated R? Is that why they want to make it separate? Why? I like the Joker. But why are you doing two separate Jokers just to confuse fans? A lot of people didn't like Jared Leto's Joker. I thought he was pretty good for the Joker he was doing. He was more of a gangster. I like what he did in terms of that choice with the Joker. get why he's getting the movie. Don't get why the other Joker's getting the movie, or why it's a separated thing. Suicide Squad 2, we knew this was gonna happen. The first Suicide Squad was it was a success. You know, it made them some money. I think it's the second highest grossing behind Wonder Woman. I personally, I don't like all the changes they made, especially to the Joker. Some really bad editing. The movie, ooh, it's one of the movies that gets worse when you keep watching it. But apparently, you knew it was gonna happen. Harley Quinn's a big draw, and that's really not much to say. Like I said, I didn't like the first one. I'm not gonna be hyped about another one, seeing as how much I didn't like the first one. But you knew it was gonna make a second one. Also, Black Adam's gonna make a cameo in this movie at some point. No idea when it's coming out, but it's definitely happening. There's no doubt about it, because it's gonna make them some money. Next, Birds of Prey. Why is this being made? Just to put Harley Quinn in there. Black Canary, Batgirl, Huntress. Why? Is it to get all females in there, or is it to get Harley Quinn? It's probably both. But why? And you see why people are annoyed with Harley Quinn, because they try to get her and stuff, throwing her in different movies. It's not the last time you're gonna see her, by the way, on this list. But Birds of Prey, man, no, get that out of here. Next, Batgirl. Josh Whedon's been wanting to make a Batgirl. Obviously, a lot of things have happened. It was saying that he pulled it. Now I guess it's still rumored. Who knows? But got to get the Batman movie out first before you make a Nightwing. Before you even talk about a Nightwing or a Batgirl movie. Sorry, it would be a solid movie. A lot of people give Josh Whedon a hard time just because of what happened with Justice League, and yeah, he messed up a lot, but he got a movie that was 70-80% done and tried to make some changes, and clearly didn't work. But Batman has to happen first before you even think about any other Bat family. Gotham City Sirens. See, this is shit I'm talking about. Another movie just to throw Harley Quinn in there. Another movie just to throw Harley Quinn in there. I'm really getting sick of that character. By the way, I talked about she's been featured in the books. She was in the Suicide Squad animated movie recently. She was in Harley Quinn, the Batman animated movie, which sucks. She's gonna get her own animated series on the DC Universe streaming app, and she's gonna be featured in, because she's gonna be that featured character in most of these movies. You saw Suicide Squad, it was her and Will Smith. Let's just say it's Will Smith playing Will Smith with a gun. That's what I call him in Suicide Squad. And it was Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Man, Margot Robbie is fine, but I'm sick of the Harley Quinn character. So, and still not the last time you're gonna see her. You've already seen her in 3 rumored movies. Now, obviously, these are rumors. We don't know if it's actually gonna come out. But knowing them trying to get a quick buck, they understand Harley Quinn can make them that quick buck. Next, there you go, Harley Quinn and Joker movie. Why? I get the Joker a little bit, as long as they don't try to do no origin story. I don't need no origin for Joker. I would actually like them to just go around doing some gangster shit. But Harley Quinn and Joker, just to put Harley Quinn in there. So there's 4 movies that are rumored. Suicide Squad is gonna happen. The Suicide Squad 2 is definitely gonna happen. But then the other 3 rumors, probably one of the other ones happen. Maybe this one right here happens. 4 movies have been rumored, and we can't even get a Batman movie, and we can't even get another Superman movie. We don't know like anything. And I believe those are probably on this list, maybe, But this movie, of course, I've been hearing about this one as well. Next one, Cyborg, definitely gonna happen. There was rumors of 2019, 2020, something like that. As it says 2020 when they're trying to put it out. I believe it ended up getting pushed. But Cyborg, another character that got kind of jobbed. They tried to throw his backstory in there, but it was convoluted. And most of the people watching it didn't really understand what the hell was going on. But, so it's definitely going to happen. Just because he was featured in Justice League, so you gotta do his movie. So it's gonna happen. Justice League Part 2, yeah, it's gonna happen. Hopefully Green Lantern has to be in this, but based on the date, it's saying June 2019. So you're trying to tell me, based on, well, that's when it originally scheduled. So it's probably gonna be 2021, maybe. They got to get out the Green Lantern. They got to get everybody's movie out who's part of the team. Shazam, Cyborg, Aquaman, Flash, Green Lantern. They have to get those guys out the way before they even thinking about coming out with a second one. And honestly, they need to get they need to get a Batman and a Superman movie somewhere in there. So how they gonna fit all these movies in there with all the other crap they've announced? Who knows? Man of Steel 2. Yeah, I'm just talking about this. Like I said, I probably assumed that it was on this list, but we know nothing. We don't even know what's gonna happen. They just put it up here just to say, oh, see, look, we put Superman up here. I haven't heard anything about it. Them even thinking about doing another one. Maybe they will. They need to, because I thought they kind of regressed with the character in the second movie, in my personal opinion. I like Man of Steel. He was still kind of new in being Superman in Man of Steel, and obviously he died in Batman v Superman, but he came back and was worse, at least in terms of as a character. Because the scene that points to me is when Superman in Justice League is talking to the kids, and he just kind of shoos them away. Essentially, you look at his face; he kind of shoos them away, and I don't necessarily like that. Talking about a guy who lived with humans, learn, he's more humans. He's more so human, at least mentally, than he is Kryptonian. And the way he treated those kids didn't seem like some Superman. And obviously it's a different interpretation. I just didn't like it, personally. Next, Justice League Dark. The animated film Justice League Dark was actually really good. I would definitely recommend that. The guy who plays Constantine in the CW shows, he was in there. It was animated. He was in there voicing Constantine. I thought it was really good. So, but yet again, something they're gonna have to get the other characters right before you even thinking about making a different Justice League team ensemble movie. Sorry, you just have to. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Well, before I even say that, it's a mess. You saw some of the things they were coming out. Some of them made sense. The Wonder Woman sequel, Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, Batman. Suicide Squad 2. Like I said, it made money. I personally like the first one. Shazam. I kind of get Black Adam just because it's The Rock and he's a huge draw. Justice League Part 2. Hopefully a Superman, hopefully a Batman. But some of these other ones, New Gods, the separate universe Joker movie, Gotham City Sirens, which some of them, like I said, rumors, but I've actually heard about this more so than I've heard about some of the ones that should happen. Especially the New Gods one. Why? I was hearing about that actually back in March. So it's a mess. Hopefully some of these movies get the can, because they got to get the bread and butter characters right before you start kind of digging in the bag and getting lesser known characters. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.